I'm Luisa Rützel. I'm marketing manager of the Frankfurt Tourism Board, and I'm here in Bucharest to tell more about the city of contrasts.
City of contrast. This is nice. Let's explain on and expand on this subject.
Yeah, because the city of contrast. Because when people think about Germany, they never think about Frankfurt. They will think about Berlin, Munich, or Hamburg. And for us, it's really important to tell the world what Frankfurt has to offer. And yeah, we have the modern part, the skyscrapers, and yeah, we are the financial city with a lot of trade fairs, but we have also our typical traditional apple wine pubs or timber-framed houses, and yeah, the new old town.
So this is something that separates Frankfurt from other German cities in order to attract tourists?
Yes, I think so, and it's easy because it's a really compact city. So it's not so difficult to get from the sightseeing points to another rooftop bar or to another museum. So it's really easy because everything is close by.
So for 2026, which type of tourists are you willing to attract? The cultural, the premium, or city break travelers?
Yeah, we would like to invite the tourists, the city break tourists, for example, for a weekend city break, because we have a lot of business people there because of the trade fairs, and but we like to, our focus is to invite more tourists for city breaks, stopovers, yeah.
Do you think that rising aviation costs will influence tourists in 2026?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because it's important for us, and we would like to show the people what Frankfurt has to offer. And yeah.
What's one initiative or investment that will set the difference for tourism to choose Frankfurt in 2026?
We would like to show more journalists and influencers what Frankfurt has to offer. We would like to promote it on online campaigns, for example, to show that Frankfurt is present, that Frankfurt is a city. It's easy to come to Frankfurt with the flights, or if you would like to come by car. And so we have to do a lot of campaigns, for example, to show that Frankfurt is a city in Frankfurt and it's perfect for a city destination.
Okay, more clear. What investment or what project or what event is the main event in 2026 in Frankfurt? What will happen in Frankfurt that will make tourists to say, let's go to Frankfurt?
Of course, we are World Design Capital. So this is one project in this year we would like to show. There are a lot of events, festivals the whole year. And of course we have some nice high-class exhibition in different museums. So if you are interested in culture, then you can come to Frankfurt, and you have, every museum has its own charm and its own theme, for example. Then we have a lot of events in summer, festivals, the Museum Embankment. It's a wonderful festival on the last weekend in August. We celebrate all museums and the river together in a nice combination. And of course you can come to the Christmas market because it's the second biggest in Germany, and we have a lot of areas where you can hop to the different types of Christmas market in Frankfurt and feel the city and the vibration. Yeah.
Okay, you said about city break travelers and a lot of things to do mainly for big groups and mainly for tourists. Let's speak. If I have one day in Frankfurt, what's the must-see places?
The Römerberg, it's the city hall of Frankfurt, and a few minutes or steps away we have the new old town, We call it new because the former old town was destroyed in the Second World War and got reconstructed by the original parts, and it's a wonderful, nice area. So it's possible to walk through it, to go to a smaller museum, or you can stay there to drink a coffee or an apple wine, because this is our famous beverage in Frankfurt. We have the Main Tower. It's an observation platform where you have a wonderful view in the surrounding region. And we have, of course, some sightseeing tour with private guides, or you can do a sightseeing tour by river cruise. And this is, I think, a wonderful combination for one day. And don't forget to try the apple wine and try our green sauce.
And if we have more time, what is, let's name a couple of hidden gems. Something that locals love, but tourists know a little bit less about them. A few places where they can hang out, they can dine, eat something local.
Yeah, for example, so I talked about the city center with the Römer and the new old town, but if you have more time, then you can go to our districts. Frankfurt has over 40 districts, and they have their own charm. Every district, for example, Sachsenhausen, it's the typical district for the apple wine pubs, the traditional apple wine pubs where you can meet the locals, where you can sit directly next to them, drink apple wine, try our traditional cuisine. And or you can go to another district like Frankfurt Höchst. It's a wonderful, nice, small district with a smaller old town where you can go to some second-hand shops or fashion boutiques run by local designers, for example. Then we have a lot of water houses. We call it translated water houses. In German we say Wasserhäuschen. These are typical small iconic kiosks. In the past they provide us with drinking water, but over the years it turned to cool kiosk where you can meet the locals, where you can sit there, where you can drink some apple wine or coffee. And this is something special, and nobody expects that this is something typical for Frankfurt. And of course you can go to the region because there are a lot of opportunities for cycling or hiking. So it's possible to rent a bike and go through the region of Frankfurt and to visit, for example, botanical gardens or something else,
So basically, Frankfurt, it's a place where you're gonna do a lot of exercise.
Yeah, of course.
Let's sum it up in one phrase. Tell the viewers why they should visit Frankfurt.
Yeah, Frankfurt is the city of contrasts. We have the skyscrapers, and we have modern high-class museums, and some typical traditional parts there. And you can combine everything together, and Frankfurt will surprise you.
Thank you very much, and see you in Frankfurt.
Yes, see you soon in Frankfurt.
Thank you.